I decided to fight for the stage. I always look for standing on the big stage. I was almost there, but I screwed up. But I'm here. I want to make it happen. Yeah.
This right here is a very special moment in Unnamed's career. They just performed for Tokyo onlookers from a popular Shinjuku billboard screen. Yurei, the moniker of Unnamed's fanbase, flew in from all over the world to attend this beautiful moment. From outside, it seemed everything was going well. Your first original getting millions of views, your dedicated fanbase buying you some fire transit advertising in Tokyo, and your beautiful voice piercing through the Tokyo skies. But if we discussed what it took Unnamed to get to this point, man, that's a whole journey in of itself. Let's take things back before Unnamed's December 2022 debut. At this point, Yusan, Unnamed's more popular known nickname, was a label musician living in Thailand. While this sounded like a fantasy of many, Yusan's music career as a label musician never took off. I didn't perform well there. Not only me, but my band members. What's even crazier is that the producer of this group started to replace band members left and right. Then, Yusan was suddenly hit with their termination. Yusan found out after seeing a billboard of their band. Within this billboard, Yusan wasn't even depicted within the ad. From experiencing this gut punch to their confidence, they started to develop complete performance anxiety. There was this endless internal dialogue playing of, what if I was going to get replaced again? Things got so bad that they couldn't even sing in front of people anymore. Whenever Yusan was on stage, they would barely be able to hold a microphone with all the handshaking. And immediately when getting off the stage, Yusan would just throw up. This is super sad to know because singing meant everything to Yusan.
Singing is everything to me. Whenever I've been suffering something, I was singing. Whenever I'm happy, whenever I was crying, I always sing.
Despite singing being the lifeline for them, now it's tied to a very painful period in their life. The pain doesn't stop there because Yusan shared that they had to deal with some serious stalker situations while living in Thailand. Personal belongings were being stolen, and on a more serious level, Yusan and their close friends were being doxxed. In desperation, Yusan tried to get help from the people around them, but their only response was, this just means you're famous, and they would just brush off their pleas. Unnamed even went to the police station in Thailand, and these fools wouldn't even look in their direction because Unnamed was a foreigner. Now I know homie was hurting because they did something no content creator should ever do. Make TikTok videos.
Oh, Jesus.
But in the swirl of life shitstorms, creating TikTok content brought small comfort for Yusan. Videos were getting views, and this felt validating for them because nobody was showing them any love at this point. But that TikTok love was short-lived and was twisted into online harassment. These NPC rants would discredit Yusan's gender identity. Right when Yusan wanted to step out of this box and try to make music content, the audience would turn on them and say, oh no you don't. You only make TikTok videos using your kawaii or moe voice. Only then will we show you our love. I tried to be cute, stupid, and kinda waifu. Man, honestly, this is the worst position to be as a content creator. Making content to be essentially a court jester for a bunch of people that don't even respect who you are. This all clicked for Yusan based on the type of comments they were getting on their short form content. Honestly, Yusan's TikTok videos showed her cracked range of skill sets. For cover song videos, they drew the illustrations, did the mixing, voice recording, the whole shebang. Despite pouring so much love and care into these videos, the main comments Yusan were getting was, hey, I think this music video will be better if you recorded your face like your other moe TikTok videos. Right when Yusan saw that, that's when everything was made super apparent to them. These people weren't attracted to my true interest in music, and I don't know how to entertain them anymore. This is where Yusan took matters in their own hands. It's time to become a VTuber. This took a huge form of self-overcoming. I mean, apart from having performance anxiety from their label musician days, Unnamed could barely start the stream itself.
When I tried to press my OBS, like, go live, my hand shake, and I started crying, So I know how it feels. It's because I was like so afraid because, you know, like unfortunately VTuber is something to be compared all the time, and so many people are watching you. Like people are like expecting you to fail in a way.
But despite all this resistance, Yusan was able to push through their first stream on December 18th, 2022. Unfortunately, the VOD was privated since then, but Yu-Ray stated that this was an iconic stream. This first stream was just called Untitled Stream and just had a black screen. Yusan opened up with an acoustic rendition of One OK Rocks, The Beginning, which was a super fitting song because this was the start to a new chapter in their content creation journey. I hinted at this earlier, but I really like how Yusan approaches their streaming game, because it's a known fact at this point that Yusan privates a lot of streams and later reveals this all comes down to a confidence thing.
This is the most of the reason I don't keep my bots, because yeah, I don't want to see myself. I don't want to review myself.
Honestly though, this plays into their favor because this compels you to tune into Yusan streams even more, because a lot of these moments become a you had to be there type of moment. After this powerful debut, a couple months later, Unnamed dropped their first original called Summer Song. And whoa shit, I thought I was listening to the new opening to Anohana cause this shit could make any grown man cry. Apart from Yusan's vocal range piercing your soul, what I really liked about this project was the storytelling component of it. This song showcased a deep sense of emotional loss for Yusan. You could feel this loss in the near crying tone of their singing. In finer detail, Yusan shared this song was about having a really bad falling out with a best friend. After a lot of unresolved feelings, Yusan suddenly learned that this friend was moving abroad. In their last tearful exchange, Yusan said, "I'll be here waiting for you to be honest to me again." They both knew this was going to be their last time seeing each other, so this made things 10 times sadder. I grew up in Thailand, and given that it's a tropical country, it's always raining. The storm always makes a lot of noise, so that sound covers the crying. It's how we hide our feelings from each other. That is the motive behind Summer Song. Man, this is such an impactful part of Yusan's journey. The best way to describe this whole thing is that one introverted shy kid starting to belt out the most beautiful solo in music class, and you, their best friend, know what the fuck time it is. But Yusan knew what time it was because after Summer Song, they started to drop banger after bangers. What I like about Unnamed is that they're able to pivot towards the type of content they wanted to make. Even though my TikTok content was doing well and comfortable, I'm betting my all towards what I'm actually passionate about. My only complaint here is that Unnamed needs to stream a lot more because Yusan streams are genuinely funny. They are an incredible storyteller. Like the time Yusan went completely Oji-san mode with their maid, waitress, to us feeling like we were transported into the mind of Hitori Goto when Yusan was waiting for a cashier to get them a Xbox controller for 15 minutes. And I would be doing y'all a huge disservice if I didn't show you this iconic clip of Yusan doing vocal warm-ups.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Whether it's pushing themselves to stream despite having no energy, to challenging themselves of going outside to the streets of Tokyo despite being a shut-in, to make music again when music at one point represented something very painful. The motive for all this is simple.
You better give yourself a different challenges or else you're not able to update yourself.
This mindset got refined to one thing. With all these super chats my precious fans donated, let's reinvest it all into improving my content. This came in the form of a live 2D model, 3D model, free 10-minute Tokyo concert, a 15-minute and a 25-minute long lore video, and of course, some fire music. Then a miracle happens. The Invincible Melody Phase of Euphoria concert. This concert was significant on many levels. Firstly, this 3D concert was originally set for November 2023. It was meant to be Yusun's last gift to U-Rays before quitting from VTubing altogether end of 2023. However, through some delays, this concert got pushed to Feb 2024. Because of this timeline shift, it gave Yusun some extra time to reflect on their content creation journey. Yusun truly believed that people wouldn't stick around because they barely streamed, but through the continual downpour of U-Ray support, Yusun wanted to do more for this community, so ultimately decided to stick around. Secondly, this concert was Yusun accomplishing their biggest dream that slipped away from them before.
My only wish, I want to sing on the stage. I lost it. I was almost there to accomplish my dream stage. But I lost it. I want to go back there once again. I want to be there again.
Yusun took Destiny by the throat and ORV Yoo Jun-hyuk choked a motherfucker. Lastly, this concert was held in Thailand, the place where Yusun began their music journey and spent most of their life growing up before moving back to Tokyo. It was a place that took away so much and gave so much back at the same time. But this time around, overcoming past traumas and failures, performance anxiety, Yusun was able to do what they wanted to do for so long. The ultimate payback towards both failures and doubters. Performing on the big stage.